Look at that. Okay, stick it to that. Okay. I put barbecue sauce on 2 of them. Let's see here. That's all.
It's saying it's whole wheat, right? But it's other stuff in it. My camera is not showing how this sky look right now. Oh. It is what it is. I'm about to find a movie to watch. You know, I look at where I am in my life right now, and I'm just so happy. I want to learn. I want to read books. I want to, like, just locate and even relocate. Like, I want to, like, have motion and mobility and action and life and longevity and vitality and real things, like getting up and going and just living just so far out, like just driving places. I can like plan for myself to like travel 500 miles just to buy a book to answer this question that I have, even if it's just a question about a seasoning or a spice. Like traveling it, and or even just getting on a bus, I'm saying a train or something. I want to get on the trains. I want to just do things that I'm supposed to do. I don't know how I'm going to get a job. I don't know what it is, what all I can do exactly, but that's not so much the important part, because money is, I can get money is coming to me, but I have to go get somebody. But most importantly, I have to figure out what so much means. I know that I have life, but there are roadblocks. There are even stumbling blocks. There's barricades and there's gates and wide open. I don't know. Things are just open. But I really see, I'm black excellence, man. And I know I am. And I look at how so much time I've sat there. And I don't have to say I'm black excellence. I could just say I'm excellence. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. And that is what is important to me. But I am black excellence. And I want to be blacker. I want to be blacker than this. I want to look black, you know what I'm saying, and be alive. And this is important to me, and it comes with time and being in the proper and appropriate places and me doing what I'm supposed to do, growing thick skin and leveling up, and but just sitting around waiting on a handout and all that shit, man. Waiting from one day to, oh yeah, every 14th of the month I know I'm gonna have some food. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I can do that, but I want to be able to get some money for food more than just one time out of the fucking month. You know, I want to be able to get more than just, you know, saying something that I can own. I want to be able to travel. I want to travel expenses. I want to make my life matter for me. But sitting around because somebody tell me that I can't be something too, no problem. Just sitting in captivity and letting anybody just try to run over me and tell me what to do and push me around and shit. Like, be all on my back. I ain't having that shit. I'm not gonna take that. I'm not going to allow it. I'm gonna continue to live and be who I am. Move my body and mind and I got so much plan. I'm gonna show my son some things and I'm saying get him into a place of excellence too. I know that he's bright though. I know that he's smart. I know he's his own. He's not. He doesn't get in trouble and all that shit. He minds his own business. He's 14, so he doesn't have to be in any punishment or any drastic hurry for anything. Really. He really doesn't. So that's that. I don't know what to do because later. Oh, I could eat it right now. I'm just killing myself. But I really got it. And if 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, I feel I want to eat something else, then that's what I'm going to do. I got some more rice beans, some more tortillas. Shit, fuck it. I really, I want more in my life, and I know I can have it. Man. It's just stupid. I'm probably sitting around waiting on the world to change. lot of times I had to make some tough calls, with my money and how much I give out and things like that. And sometimes I look at it, but and I'm sitting here like I can sue. So I was just looking at my book, just lawsuit here, restaurant, lawsuit, boom, boom, and man, please. Over 20 places that I'm sure that I can get some money. I'm saying that it's already mine. If not, the whole motherfucking building. These motherfuckers embarrass the shit out of me. They called the police on me. Anything could happen. The motherfucking police officers already had an image of me. You know what I'm saying? They came there already assuming, already accusing. So that could have went. The motherfuckers, I'm not gonna sit up here and buy that. Oh, they're you know what I'm saying, they know who I am. They're not gonna hurt me. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't find it cute to have to be up in jail, all that shit. I don't even want to get a job in jail. I used to say I'll go, to jail and have like groups in jail and shit. Fuck that. Maybe that shit be virtual. I'm about to be up. And that's because, man, I find that them motherfuckers can put whoever in jail on a bus, and bring them to an adequate law library or adequate place that they can learn things and be appropriate. Just the same as they take them to the motherfuckers to get drugs and Suboxone and all kinds of dumbass shit. Fuck that. But needless to say, jail is just not my thing. It's just not. But I can open a jail. I can open a jail. I have plans on opening a jail. I have a page right now. But I have to be in control of it. Going to somebody else, and it's necessary. I know it is, because these motherfuckers ain't gonna stop. They ain't gonna quit. They're gonna still keep incarcerating people for misdemeanors, nonviolent offenses, talking, being loud, being drunk. But they sit there and they pick on the little guy, and so I can empower the little guy. I can empower the big guy. I can say I'm medium. But I ain't letting no motherfucker be out here sizing me up. But because I like the word medium, I like medium. And I can fit a medium. I can fit a medium shirt, maybe a medium pants. But that's not my plan right now. My plan is to live my days and slowly but surely build upon my path. And put things in. That's what I'm doing. All my shit is gonna come together when it's supposed to. Sit here and be lost. I'm not lost, but I have some losing streaks. I have some shit stains too. Shit stains. Straight up, man. And I don't care. I sit out here. Want to be whatever, that's fine. But how do I get there is the thing too. Shit, my problems, I want to eat. Make it through this shit. Give me a little money and be on my way. Just trying times. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I'm in poverty. The secret is it? VOVERTY poverty. I don't need that. That's a motherfucking tongue twister. Just don't be stupid. And I want to live. Oh, something might remind me of my dad. You know, something might remind me of my dad. But why I can't have my dad to remind me of my dad? You know, but ain't shit else got no business reminding me of my dad. I shouldn't be looking at stuff. I want to see things for what it is. And that's not a fucking mental illness. It's not. I'm bright. I see so much shit. And that's why motherfuckers be trying to, just stay on track. Just only focus on what you're focused on. Don't take any other classes other than what we tell you to. No, I don't want to be operated. I'm saying I don't want you motherfuckers programming me. I want to see my life in my perspective, so I am not replaceable by any means. I mean, it's gonna be like that. As long as I'm alive, I don't give a fuck, really. Cause I'm alive, I'm going to continue. Nobody should touch me if they're gonna try to have me unresponsive. There's stuff out there saying I was unresponsive in a restaurant. That's why they took my son. Unresponsive. No records yet for an ambulance coming. Gateway Cafe. Police said that I was unresponsive in a catatonic state of mind. Not talking. Them motherfuckers lying. I was ignoring your bitch ass, nigga. I was literally doing my best to ignore your cocky ass, nigga. I don't give a fuck about you, officer. Fuck. You said I wasn't under arrest. Y'all lie. My son had just got his motherfucking check. Now what? I had child support money. You know what I'm saying? It was shit on my motherfucking cards. I had a little bit of money. It wasn't even about my son having money to eat. My son was not fucking crying. And if he was crying, you know what I'm saying? What difference does it fucking make in a restaurant like that? Y'all can go ahead and move around, though. I see the police show up like, man, I've been getting harassed. A hotel out there harassed the fuck out of me. Told me to wait. I could wait there. Try to give my son some food, all kinds of shit. I try to do the best I can. But as soon as I brought my own water in from outside, they kicked me out. So I guess they want to observe him and see whatever fucked up shit they put in that food would affect him. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But they were being nice, want to give me a hotel room, want to clean up a hotel room and go talk and, you know what I'm saying, a little shit like that, right? But I'm not about to sit up here and run bills up and shit, knowing I'm trying to just get a little hotel room just so my son can jump around and play and fall out the fuck if he wants to, watch some TV, and we out here. You know what I'm saying? And I was planning on getting a hotel room. These motherfuckers called the police on me because I disagreed with them. Get the fuck out of here. It was something that they had said that they lied about the amount too, the price, right? Or something. It was some bullshit. They got the recording. But they told me that I can stay there until into check-in time. So I had pulled up there, and then I had waited overnight, and I had slept in my car outside in their parking lot overnight. And I didn't park in the parking spot. I wasn't this like this. I wasn't this age. And I wanted to go back, and I wanted to just tell them this and explain this, and and then another motherfucking hotel got on some bullshit with me too. Like, but not all, I went through some stuff. Not all of them were just terrible, but I was just trying to figure some things through. But there is no reason why the motherfuckers sit there and arrested me. The police officer said I didn't have any money. But this is the thing. They sitting there and harass me and stalk me and build up a case law, right, on me. They said they had got calls in about me. Of course you did. Y'all motherfuckers are trying to tell you want me on your program. I got off their program. They still had me on their program a year after I got off of the program. In a Victim of Crime Act program. Didn't ever give me money. I read through the program. What you mean, huh? No. Huh? Oh, I gotta check on that. No, y'all motherfuckers supposed to have money that y'all supposed to be giving me and shit. Where is it? You never gave it to me. This is what they do. Because people still, they sign these papers, they don't get the proper paperwork, or they say, oh, go get it off the website. What website? I don't know, you gotta find it. This is the type of shit, how they talk to me, right? And so, at what point do I be like, man, I don't have shit to fucking say to you. You dumb, you coming here uneducated about your job. You could be stole that motherfucking uniform, them clothes, any motherfucking thing. I don't know shit about you, nigga. You ain't showed me your real, I don't give a fuck about that little plate up on your, show me an ID. Show me some motherfucking identification. Them motherfuckers never pull out their identification. They work, you know what I'm saying? They work ID. So the police officer went into Gateway Cafe. I'm like, man, these motherfuckers, I hope they not here for me. He comes strolling in that motherfucker like, hey, what's up? I got the call. They said that you something. Like, are you going to eat here? He said some random shit to me. I'm like, what you mean? Like, yes, I have money here. I was counting my tip. Like, it wasn't shit that I was just sitting there planning a fun ass day, actually, too. I was about to have a motherfucking barbecue at Wilson Park over there, probably. Kids be hungry over there, too. I was just want to show my son, just kick it with my guy. That's it. Then these motherfuckers, like, okay, I'm not under arrest. But the bitches they were front for them niggas. They're front for them men. Waitresses. Bitch, you put on a show, ho. Like, you come up in here looking like a mothball. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, bitch. Please. And my son is not going to, he wasn't by, I ordered plain water. That's right now. I can sue them just for that. I ordered plain water. I said water. The bitch started a fight with me. You know what I'm saying? She brought back ice water with lemon in it. So she wants to get cute than a motherfucker on me. She wants to get a little extra tip from the motherfucking peanut gang or gallery or motherfucker anybody. Police station, whoever the fuck was trying to see what I'm working with, right? What I'm about, how I live. Right? In the morning time, I was fucking stressed out. Slept outside a different hotel that night, whatever. And she's like, well, it's not lemonade. Bitch! So I said, oh, I know it's not. I know, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Okay, so what is the fucking problem? They want to bring me some coffee. I didn't want their coffee. So then they prescribing me at this point. But then they say, because I'm turning down everything that they offer me, you telling me what the fuck I gotta buy in this bitch now? You telling me what I gotta drink? You telling me what I can just leave. But when I tried to leave, the police officer stopped me and told me no. His supervisor wanted to come and fucking talk to me. But it was until I asked to talk to, I said, oh, he talked to me, this nigga, oh, but I still want to talk to your police chief. So are you doing it behind your police chief back? Or you jealous because you ain't enough for me? I'd rather talk to the police chief, bitch. I believe that's that same motherfucking officer that came into 4705 36th Avenue telling me how much he wanted to get his wife and daughter that same motherfucking brown pajama set that I had stole. It was like a satin motherfucking score ass of a motherfucking capri like short sleeve like button up pajamas. Nah, nigga. Fuck you mean? We the motherfucking apartments. Shit, nigga. And so, like, I had given him a list of shit back then. Like, some people had said like it was a fundraiser, but I was trying to work. I had put a list of every month. It was like 3 or 4 pages. I had went to Parkside, typed it up. I was passing the motherfuckers out. I had given him one. Nigga never called me for shit. But the thing is, I can't help but to wonder, like, okay, it wasn't about that. But I talked to him, and when I'm telling him too, that I don't want my son to be autistic, and my son is not autistic, he is a child, he's growing, he started insulting me and insulting my son. See, these motherfuckers want to keep somebody down and broken and bad and awful and labeled. Why couldn't you, isn't it sane of me to say that I want to teach and develop my son? He said that I was mentally ill. Now, he said he wasn't going to let them chapter 51 me, right? He said, oh, they're trying to chapter 51 you. But now he said, I'm going to tell them that you don't seem incompetent, though. Make sure I tell them that in the report. And I think he did. I believe I seen that. But he did say that I was like mentally ill. Yeah, because you motherfuckers sweating me. You want to call it that, but it's not. Because they say when somebody else is neglecting. So right now they say my son he's a defendant in court. He's a defendant. He's not a plaintiff. He's a defendant. So I'm getting closer to wondering what this shit really fucking means. Being a target out here, you know what I'm saying? Having this, I don't even know. So he tells, my son looked like he's playing. Like, hey, we ain't playing, this real. Motherfucker, it ain't the time to play with me right now, son. Come on. Shit. But that's how he is, because nigga ain't brought up in no harsh environment like people try to say. Shit. I'm the mom. I make the motherfucking rules. And that's the fuck it. How hard is that? Like, I don't understand. How hard is this shit? They attacked me on the way out the motherfucking. I said, I don't want them to hold me or nothing. I don't want to walk out with that nigga. He sit here and lied on me. He's cocky. He's arrogant to a point where it's disgusting, and he's unethical, unprofessional. He's very unprofessional, and he was on the ego trip because he couldn't accept me turning him down. These motherfuckers sit there and listen to my Facebook page, right? And see me talking all motherfucking day on my Facebook page. But that does not mean that I'm talking all the time out and like when I see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I was even saying something like that earlier today. Like, no, this is not that. They sit up there and they watch my Facebook page and they get offended. They talk. But you're not seeing me. They're not seeing me. You know what I'm saying? They're seeing me being me, you know what I'm saying? But I can talk differently on this is my own stuff. They cannot sit up here and try to use this shit and want me to keep. I'm not talking, so you find that I must be brewing up something, or something must be wrong with me. How the fuck was I unresponsive though? And then they, at the same token, they said I sit up there and talk to them for 2 fucking hours. Man, that police report so goddamn stupid, and they don't want me to get it. They don't want me to get the videos or nothing. Fucking information of motherfucking officers and shit. I'm gonna get that shit. They want to see what all I can do to get it, because they might be fucking up in some other cities and shit. Nah, nigga. Yeah, nobody know what these niggas be doing. And that's just like, a lot of times I was at this apartment, right, during that time. It was like a duplex. And I got kicked out after I had went to jail. But the man had told me that my stuff would still be there. So I was in jail 2023, 2024. I'm expecting to get out of jail and go get my stuff, if not anything else. But I stayed over there one night at his house, and I had to leave. Then I went to a hotel, in which I was really upset because I told the guy, do not call around asking people for money from me, because I had already called them and they had already denied me. But some of them same motherfuckers who told me no, told him yes. So I don't appreciate that shit. No, they ain't want me to come to their house, ain't have shit for me. Understand that. I have a fucking trail, you know what I'm saying? Police chase on me, and that ain't good. Motherfuckers don't have to associate themselves with that, because as I can prove further, it's like murderous. Like, these motherfucking police, who the fuck's in here? What are they for? They're not even in my community. I'm saying they're not even supposed to be policing me. I don't even fucking know them. I haven't even developed my life to even see if I need a police force. And that's the thing. Like, I know who I am and I could create that. They cannot stop me and turn my life into a political situation. But a little bit before then, City of Racine was trying to buy the man's house, his duplex. And it's not fair a lot of times, because they don't. But look, when somebody had the money to buy their house or whatever, they might have good credit and stuff, right? And go through all kinds of stuff and not be able to buy another house no more, because they've been through so much, but they already secured their house. And that's why it'd be so hard when I see them taking people's stuff that is already paid for. People go through stuff and they might not ever be able to get that back. And they put them at a fucking significant disadvantage. Don't even give them enough money so they can go and buy the house. Well, they give them enough money so that they can just go get a house loan. It's a reoccurring cycle. Just because you want to build a motherfucking community center. You want to open up the roads. You want traffic. Because you want motherfuckers to come through here and act like it's the shit. But how is it the shit? How is it all that? And you not being disrespectful to the homeowners that sit here establishing that's been paying the taxes, that have paid their way, who made it through your fucked up system enough to buy a home and decided to buy a house in your fucking town, in your city. So they were looking for me to see if I would agree to move out and break the lease and shit. I'm saying, giving me paperwork and all that shit. It's fucking, man, I'm telling you. So it's a challenge where it's a problem. These motherfuckers stole one of my cell phones came up missing. These motherfuckers went, instead of having my stuff in the car, they want to bring me all my stuff. Like, why do you have all my cell phones in your hand? Then they feeding my son or whatever they doing behind my back, because they want him to be happy. Sometimes they believe that people have short attention spans and shit. It's fucked up. Didn't even ask me, just assume that this nigga eat any motherfucking thing. Oh my. But I'm happy with my life. I got something to talk about. Shit, motherfucker, you don't find your life that great. You ain't been in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch a sitcom or some kind of series or You know, you got to hear the scanner, and I'm out here. But the thing about it is, just do your job. Why are you creating an alternative ending? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck are you doing? But I don't care about how, whatever, because it is what it is. I already know that. I'm talking about being happy in my life. Shit. I already know I got to deal with all this other dumbass shit. But they cannot keep trying to tell me how to talk. They don't even fucking know me. They can't tell me. If I choose to one day walk in that bitch and start speaking sign language, they gonna have that at ease. Believe that. And I mean that shit. Because you don't fucking know me. I'm not about to let them say, oh, you're playing. You don't fucking know me. They don't know me. They don't fucking know me. They don't know what I want to do with my life. Do a motherfucker really feel like that I have to sit here and let these motherfuckers tie chains on me? I'm telling the fucking truth. This shit is real. Like, I feel this shit. That shit, they trying to traumatize me. Trying to force me to not have any changes in my life. I can speak another language. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. Because I ain't been no motherfucking wearing life, nigga. You were never there when I walked through them fashion shows where y'all got all my pictures in my picture books. You were never there when my dad was organizing shit to make Kenosha a better motherfucking place. He could have ran for office, but he chose to manage. The fuck you mean? Motherfuckers sit out there and do all kinds of other shit. My dad have his own motherfucking life. I have my own motherfucking life, goddammit. And I'm just saying, I have to deal with these bitches lazy. They don't want to hear me. They probably tired as a bitch and sleepy for sitting up there watching my motherfucking Facebook live. They had enough of my voice. They heard it all motherfucking day and night. And they motherfucking nightmares. They probably scared of their own motherfucking thoughts. Fuck out of here, man. I put a lot of effort in my motherfucking words. I feel this shit every fucking step of the way. This ain't no motherfucking easy breezy type of thing because I ain't got no motherfucking bills to pay. I just tried to get a motherfucking job. Motherfucker told me if they don't call me back, then I ain't get the job. Man, it's a whole bunch of shit. And I'm gonna try some other things. But it's a fucking problem. Shit. Motherfuckers sitting out there and want to design something or whatever. These motherfuckers are on whatever they want to be on, but I'm going to be on whatever I want to be on. Straight up, man. Shit's hard to even motherfucking find real food around here. I don't want to take any vitamins and shit because ain't no telling how fake that shit is. I want to try to do it the right way. Find it in my food. You know what I'm saying? Try to keep my body nice and pretty. I don't want to get out here and be some kind of drug addict and shit. I really put consideration. And I'm crying so much because simple shit like that where I don't want these nasty ass vitamins that they even got around here. This is a fucking serious, man. And it's like, it's nothing that I can do about it. But if it is, I gotta take them with me. I've been going through this shit for 2 years and more. I do not want to go and start doing a whole bunch of shit that is going to be, lasting and successful and fun and exhilarating and all that shit with them. I'm not, because they're not it. They're not it. They are punishing me. I don't have to do shit with them. They're not about to case manage the fuck out of my life. They're not my alarm clock. They're not my wake up call. They're not my mentor. They are not my role models. They ain't shit but policing the fuck out of me and jailing me and trying to correct me to fuck around and find out that how dare you try to be something else. You know better than try to be your own person. You know that you a motherfucking want to be slave. No, bitch, you want me to be a slave and I'm not. I ain't. And them motherfuckers, I told them in jail I didn't take they shit and I don't give a fuck. Talking about, I'm out of control. Writing me up because I don't want to eat their food, trying to make me motherfucking cheat religion and so they can these motherfuckers wanted me to commit fraud and defraud and abuse religion, lie, You know what I'm saying? Just to get some motherfucking food. Do you know how serious that is? Where they were about to try to hijack who I don't even know what church would they have with me. Who would they, you know what I'm saying? You're not about to put me on your roll call so you could do whatever the fuck you want to and have all these ceremonies without me. You know what I'm saying? It was already this one man said, this guard said that I was knocked out sleeping, right? He said he came because I was like, what happened to the cleaning supplies and shit, right? He said he came, but I was knocked out. I said, you ain't come. He said everybody in P dorm and Q dorm were fucking knocked the fuck out cold. He said he had called me and everything and I ain't say shit. He said everybody was like that. Then it was told to me that other people had complained about that same motherfucking night that he didn't say shit. Now how the fuck everybody and so it's about 7 motherfuckers all knocked the fuck out in jail. This was right in like September 2025. How everybody knocked the fuck out though? Nah. Then he gonna talk about, oh, you argue, you being argumentative, like he gonna write me up for what? I'm sitting on the motherfucking toilet. I just asked, why didn't you wake me up? Why didn't you, if I was out fucked up like that, why didn't you call somebody? If you seen that I was unresponsive, you're fucking lying. As soon as I said that, he threatened to write me up. That's the bullshit. But you know what I'm saying? I can appreciate the motherfucking information though. Nah, man. And he had talked to me after that or whatever. I'm not mad or anything. But I'm just saying, it be the shit like that where I be like, nah, these motherfuckers, I've been here for 39 motherfucking years around here. These motherfuckers try to push their rank on me because of motherfucking bitch ass job. They ain't even making that much money legally. Yeah. Public ass motherfucking jobs. I want to work private. I want to work in a private place. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of places that's turning into public. You know what I'm saying? Just to save they fucking big businesses and shit. They're not going to revamp their business frame or their model. They're going to just go and just say, fuck it. You got the buildings. You got everything. Change it. See if your team or your employees want to try a different thing. Why would you go and let these motherfuckers be a public thing and have to change your wages and everything that y'all pay to reach the status of their fucking government, and you got your own job, like your own shit? You are the chance that these motherfuckers have for, you know what I'm saying, independence in so many ways. No, I don't know. That's why I ask questions. These motherfuckers never have any answers for me. They're not big enough for me. I want more out of my life. And they say, bitch, you don't even you failed through all your whole school, elementary, middle school, high school, in Racine, in Kenosha, in Racine, back to Kenosha, through college too, bitch. Teachers were giving me, bitch, why would you give me a D and you know that I wasn't even showing up to class like that? But I guess the work that I did do was at a point where I could afford that motherfucking D. Because I'm confident. But this is some lousy stuff sometime. And they got me like I'm in a parallel motherfucking universe. And I don't appreciate that because it is not parallel. This is a divide and conquer sort of situation. And I don't care if it's meant for my good. There are some people who are being a conflict of interest. If I'm telling you, maybe I'm not suitable. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I gotta wait for this nigga to give me some money that don't even fuck with me. He might pop up on, I might see he looked at something on my Facebook page. Maybe it's him. Maybe it could be somebody that want to see my reaction to the name. But he sends me this child support money. And because of him, I have majority of the food that I eat. Either him or my mom. Other than that, I don't know. But it can't stop me from still using my phone, finding a way to pay my $25 phone bill, getting connected to some Wi-Fi some motherfucking where. You know what I'm saying? Recording. This is what I have. This is what I do. This is what I use. This is what I like doing. It's fun to me too. A lot of time, most of the fucking time, if not all of the time. Through 1 second, it could be an eighth of a second that may not be so fun, but me being alive, it does it for me. Now, I have conditions, I have things that I hope to change and all that, but why would I want to keep getting money from this guy? I don't care. Motherfuckers be like, hey, just get the money. Hey, shit, you know. Like, just go out to eat, get a free meal. These motherfuckers, shit. I don't understand what it means for me to sit at the table with this motherfucker. And that's just how that's how it is. The amount of money that I get, and I know he know, because I've sat on the phone and talked to him about food for hours. Telling him how I eat. Telling him just random, not on no dating shit, but just some random conversation shit. I don't hate him. But I don't need him to give me, I don't want his money. And I damn sure don't want his little piece of motherfucking money. He know that he can send more than what he sent. He choose to do that. All them years, he was not motherfucking doing shit. But he, you know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is, I do not want motherfuckers to sit out there and say, oh, my dad, because of my dad, you the reason why. Okay, but you don't even like me. So that is not a compliment. Why do you got to call my dad? Why don't you call Terrell? You were married to Terrell. I'm not married to Terrell. Terrell also know his motherfucking responsibilities, and Terrell don't have to. I already know how shit get, and motherfuckers that change. Terrell is doing whatever his duty is to himself, or whatever his duty is at all. You know, I'm bright, and I had to sit out here, and motherfuckers say, you had all that money. No, I didn't. You don't understand. You don't understand how many people I felt obligated to send a little piece of money to or whatever. No, I didn't send a whole bunch because I had to. Who I run into that I may have had to give a little bit of money to. And these motherfuckers on Birch Road was coming in there. I was hiding the fucking money and they were stealing it. Because I also kept my money on me. One reason is because it's mine. Another reason is anything could have motherfucking happened and I need to have my cash on me. I was out on bond. I was also trying to find a motherfucking attorney. I couldn't even get a motherfucking attorney. They wanted me to keep getting a motherfucking public defender. The amount of money that I would have had to pay. And you know what? $5,000 was only for them to show up to court. It wasn't to really look through my case and really get down deep in my case and all that different shit. That's why I said I'm the one that sit here and focus on all my stuff, and they telling me that I can't do anything. And they use money against me constantly. And that's why, motherfucker, I don't sit up here and count nobody money and see how I go out and I do the best that I can do for myself. I used to be such a great gift giver and, you know, all this different stuff because I care. And I wasn't just giving somebody some nasty ass, stupid ass shit just because. I wasn't going out to my enemies and slapping them in the face with my money. Like, bitch, nah, this is to annoy you. I don't want to break bread with every motherfucker. I don't want to say break bread, but all these motherfuckers steady saying that they supporting me. I find it inappropriate. Slowly, you know what I'm saying? Try to just walk up to the shit slow, just really be myself. And then I gotta go through, damn, they don't want to do their job. They ain't doing their job. Fuck, they ain't doing, all these motherfuckers who say to Wisconsin, all this shit. Now, I gotta tell them everything to do. But I'm doing like, supervising positions, managing positions. And I'm sitting here in poverty. Everything in my life ain't a motherfucking daydream. I don't give a fuck. Wake up. You know what I'm saying? Like the American dream. So all I can do is make plans and just make plans all my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Never see it for real. All I can do is sit here and stare at some shit. And like I'm looking at the clouds right now. That's all I could do. Oh, that one looked like a big hot dog. Oh, that one looked like a hamburger. Oh, that one looked like a Mickey Mouse. Oh, that one looks like Minnie Mouse. Oh, there's Pluto. There's, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that one looks like the Library of Congress building and all kinds of dumbass shit. Oh, that one looks like a truck or, some shit. Oh, that one looks like a wagon. Lay up fucking and look at the clouds all goddamn day. That shit would be so fun. But that's it. Maybe it's not even a fucking cloud. They got sensors and everything to kind of try to tell and see what's a cloud, what's not a cloud. I don't know how the fuck they do it. What's up there? What's out there? Dangling. How the fuck is it dangling? And they do it to every motherfucking thing, or they assume. But I'm not there yet. But I touch just a piece of it and work my way through it. Some people brush their hair 1,000 times before they go to bed at night. And bring the luster out of their hair. Bring the natural oils out of their hair, And it looks so shiny because some things happen for them to put them to bed, to put them to sleep. That'd be the most intriguing moments of their life, where they, you know what I'm saying, that's the time where they spend the most time just on that thing. But I'm awake. I'm alive. Motherfuckers told me if I ever stayed up more than 24 hours a day, I'm mentally ill. I don't like that shit because really a motherfucker can stay up for days. That's real living. But are you going to really talk about that? Are you going to talk about what's happening here? When motherfuckers find that they gotta go to sleep, you know what I'm saying, within however amount of time, you working a motherfucker most of their life. They barely have any time for themselves. I'm not about to keep living like that and not having an exciting, like something that is a great job for me. I want to do something and make money and do something I want to do. I'm not going to let them keep placing me and misplacing me. Get lost between some motherfucking cracks and say, oh, well, I fought a good fight and I ran a good race. Okay, well then I should be stronger right now, right? Up, vibrant, saying what's up, speaking for my motherfucking self. Right? Yes, indeed. Yes. That shit be on track. Like, oh, I'm on track. Because I got different subjects to my shit. They stick to one motherfucking subject. That's enough. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hmm. I don't want to be out here sharing friends. I mean, you know what I'm saying, with motherfuckers that I don't even like, I don't get along with. I'd rather you have your own motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I want my own stuff. Shit, fuck that. I'm not trying to get any goddamn way. But what I'm trying to say is like, all these motherfuckers claim that they know me. So they want to be in everything that I do. All my stuff. Every fucking part of me. So I'd rather go work a job that have nothing to do with them. Travel to places not around here. They got the state of Wisconsin versus Jasmine Renee Davis. You know how many states and cities and great places around here that it's just like, what sense would I go and there's a target on me? That I got obscenities and child neglect and, you know what I'm saying, all this dumbass shit out here on me. The fuck, man? I don't care though. I don't care. I don't care. Is that if somebody was in some sort of religious type of situation or something? If you poor, they poor pimping. You, everybody else can keep on keeping them, but you ain't about to keep shit. Yes, I know. Waste my motherfucking time so many times. Oh, some fucking bullshit. I gotta keep that little extra layer. I talk to people all fucked up. They believe that shit. They be so fucked up, body all in pieces, be all strung out on all kind of medications and shit. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to abide by their books, those laws. All they people, the majority of they people are fucked up and continue to go down the path of being fucked up. But they promise that they're going to figure out a way to heal them. Okay, but I just don't go to that situation. So I don't think so. I don't have to. I'm trying to claim me. No, I'm not a member of your motherfucking family, believe me. Fuck that shit. Motherfuckers come in here from somewhere and get a job in this bitch. And I don't make, you know what I'm saying? So how the fuck y'all trying to claim me as one of your own? I was born in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Okay. They don't give a fuck about that. But does it account for any motherfucking thing other than them trying to motherfucking like affiliate themselves with me in ways that is inappropriate? I want to live my own motherfucking life. I don't want you motherfuckers knowing everywhere I'm at. All these, okay, yeah. Some people might have to know my address, but I don't want them nosy ass bitches at the Workforce Development Center knowing where I'm at. Now they got my social, these motherfuckers, all they gotta do, all they gotta do is pull up my social security number wherever I'm at in the whole universe. They can find my shit. I've heard them talk about how they be nosy, looking up people's shit. They need to be audited. Not fucking around, man. If they can talk to me as they ain't supposed to. Okay, but you can't find an address to a nigga where he work at or where he have to serve him papers, so you don't have to worry about the court case. Look, they canceled the court case. The man didn't show up to court. They didn't hold him into contempt. So apparently he the man in some situation. So they jealous of that I got a baby. You know what I'm saying? I had this baby. He you know what I'm saying? That is his. Because maybe he got some clout some motherfucking where. Because who does that, right? So they hating on me all the time. They doing more than just hating on me though. But I don't care, bitch. I've been that man. I ain't got nothing of his at all. Nothing. That motherfucker paying me arrears. Motherfucking bitch. I'm not fucking friend. That's another thing. Motherfucking sitting and trying to tell me I'm not fucking friend.